And then I have a very tall son named Barron. Has anyone ever heard of him?
No one saw this coming. Elon Musk, the richest man on Earth, just dropped a shocking truth about Barron Trump. Behind the designer suits, luxury sneakers, and private jets, there's a secret lifestyle, one that even the media couldn't touch until now. Why did Elon meet Barron in private? And what did he say about Trump's youngest son that made insiders panic? This is the side of Barron Trump the world was never supposed to see. From the moment Barron Trump was born, his life was shielded behind golden walls, guarded by his mother Melania like a fortress, raised without nannies, served home-cooked meals in a private world no outsider could enter. He wasn't just hidden, he was protected. Even at school, he had a secret name, Jack. No school lunches, no public photos, just silence and security. But now something's changed. A quiet meeting with Elon Musk at an undisclosed location triggered whispers from insiders. Some say Musk sees in Barron the spark of a future leader. Others believe what was said behind closed doors could change the Trump legacy forever. In this video, we uncover 24 secrets about Barron Trump, including the private obsession with billion-dollar sneakers, the rumored tech deals, and the strange friendship forming with the world's richest man. Stay with us, because what Elon Musk revealed was never meant to go public. Number 24, Barron Trump's birth. Less than a year after their wedding, Melania and Donald Trump welcomed a little angel Barron into their lives. The boy came into the world like a miracle, a surprise gift that both parents cherished deeply. Melania often affectionately calls Barron her miracle baby, because his birth was truly special. Initially, Barron's arrival attracted significant public attention to the Trump family. Although unexpected, Donald Trump expressed immense happiness at becoming a father again. He always praises Barron, describing him as very special and wonderful. Barron's birth brought joy and happiness to the Trump family. Melania often shares sweet moments with her son, showing deep love for him. Barron quickly won his father's heart. Donald Trump is always proud of his son's intelligence and charm. Barron's presence has made the Trump family closer and happier than ever. Number 23. Melania is extremely protective of her son. Throughout her modeling career, Melania was known for being private. Even as First Lady, she primarily devoted her time to her family rather than friends. Now that Donald is out of office, sources say Melania remains very discreet and keeps a close eye on Barron. Melania's friends are mostly her family members. Many members of the Mar-a-Lago Club and others know and have seen Melania. But they are not friends. They do not meet, talk, or socialize. She always surrounds herself with family. She is a loving mother who is very protective of Barron. Melania's parents, who live at the Trump family's Mar-a-Lago residence, are also close to Barron and have played a role in raising him. In March 2024, a political and social source indicated that Melania's main job is taking care of Barron. The source said Barron is shy and reserved, and Melania has been a good mother to him throughout the years. Adding, Melania always focuses on Barron and her family. She is committed to her family and, aside from some charity work, her top priority is addressing family matters. What do you think about this? Please share your thoughts. Number 22. Strictly be protected. Barron Trump is always followed by Secret Service agents, attends classes under a different name, and does not use social media to ensure privacy. At school, Barron is given the alias Jack in records, although most students and staff know his real name. This is seen as a measure to prevent personal information or grades from being stolen. Additionally, Barron is protected by rotating Secret Service agents throughout his time at school. Some are tasked with escorting him to various places on campus. Even when he goes to the restroom, Barron has a bodyguard stationed outside. At one point, the school had to go into lockdown due to an incident requiring police intervention at a nearby supermarket. A Secret Service agent rushed into Barron Trump's classroom and took him to safety. Barron caused a stir on his first day at school, and everyone wanted to get to know him. But after a while, things returned to normal. What do you think about this protection? Please, share your perspective.
Number 21. Not allowed to eat anything at school. Barron does not participate in sports, attend parties, or eat with others at school. Barron usually sits with his classmates in the school's lunchroom, but does not eat anything, even though the food is often provided by upscale restaurants. Barron only says he will wait until he gets home to eat, or sometimes Melania will make food for him. According to sources, Barron Trump is very friendly and sociable. He can start impromptu conversations and is quite engaging. However, he is also very private, never attending school football games or dances. Barron does not meet anyone outside of school or go on dates. Even if he has a girlfriend, it is a closely guarded secret. Despite Melania's efforts, Barron Trump definitely does not have a typical high school experience like other kids. Number 20. He has never had a nanny. Although Barron's parents are incredibly wealthy, they decided not to employ any nannies. Melania chose a hands-on parenting style and declined the help of a nanny because she felt it would affect her son's early years. The lunches Melania prepares for Barron show her firm commitment to being a devoted mother. Melania revealed her intentional choice not to hire a nanny for Barron. In a 2015 interview, Melania emphasized that parents play a crucial role in guiding and supporting their children through important stages of their lives. These years shaped her approach to parenting. This is more clearly demonstrated by her involvement in every aspect of Barron's life. Melania proves her reputation as a loving and caring mother is well-deserved because she has helped with many aspects of his daily routine and supports his personal choices. What do you think about Barron Trump's mother-son relationship? Please share your thoughts. Number 19. Barron Trump's name was chosen by the former president. People are always curious about the name Barron. On March 20, 2006, Melania gave birth to Barron. Donald decided not to be present in the delivery room, explaining that he thought it would be easier for Melania if he wasn't there. Melania later mentioned that her 8-hour labor was actually very easy. Donald chose the name Barron because he had always liked it but had never had the opportunity to use it for his other sons. Donald had a passion for this name even though he hadn't used Barron for his other children. He always thought it sounded nice. He also revealed on Oprah Winfrey's show that Melania had referred to their unborn child as Barron during her pregnancy. She liked the name so much that they ultimately decided to use it. In fact, the name is derived from Trump's famous alias John Barron, which he often used while working in real estate in the 1980s. Even after the alias was revealed, Barron remained a nickname for Trump. Additionally, Melania often calls her son Little Donald. This nickname was given by Mrs. Melania Trump because she noticed similarities between her son and her husband. She described Barron as a very strong, special, and intelligent boy. He is always independent, has his own opinions, and knows exactly what he wants. Number 18. Barron Trump's educational path. Barron Trump's educational journey began at prestigious private schools. Before moving to Washington, D.C., Barron attended Columbia Grammar and Preparatory School, ranked among the top 20 most expensive private schools in the U.S., with an annual tuition of $45,640. In 2017, Barron led his classmates on a tour of the White House shortly after Trump took office. When Donald was elected president and began his term in January 2017, Barron and Melania stayed in Manhattan so he could finish the school year. That summer, he enrolled at St. Andrew's Episcopal School in Maryland and officially moved to the White House with the rest of the family. The choice of St. Andrews was not only due to the school's reputation, but also because its educational philosophy aligned with the Trump family's values of creating an inclusive learning environment that encourages the overall development of students. Since 2021, Barron has been living in Florida and attending Oxbridge Academy, a private school founded in 2011 by billionaire William Koch. It has been a quiet 3 years for Barron, with no news about him leaking from the $41,500 a year school in West Palm Beach. One reason for this is that staff are required to sign non-disclosure agreements upon hiring. Under the careful guidance of his teachers, Barron has made significant progress in his personal development. Remarkably, at a recent graduation ceremony, Barron appeared much taller than his peers. He has shown maturity and excellent adaptability when facing changes in his learning environment. Barron quickly integrated with new classmates and displayed confidence in extracurricular activities. Number 17. Father-son relationship. Although the media often reports that Donald Trump and his son have conflicts, this is not actually the case. In Barron's early years, Donald Trump joked and admitted that he did not know how to change Barron's diapers when he was a baby. He emphasized that parenting is different from his other duties in a 2006 interview. Donald shared that he really enjoyed feeding his child. Donald Trump has worked hard to maintain a sense of family unity and connection, but Barron's life has inevitably been marked by his father's busy schedule. Barron strongly asserts that he shares many traits with his father, such as a passion for politics. However, Carl revealed on CNN that when he was head of the White House Correspondents Association, Trump compared him to his youngest son and recounted their conversation. Trump said, "Do you like your father?" Barron does. But the boy is too aloof. According to Carl, it seems Trump compared him to Barron, comparing his own lack of enthusiasm about Trump's potential appearance at a White House Correspondents' dinner to Barron's reluctance. Number 16. Anxiety about moving to the White House. Barron Trump is the first son of a U.S. president to live in the White House. The last time a presidential son lived in the White House was John F. Kennedy Jr. in the early 1960s. At that time, the White House was preparing to celebrate the boy's 3rd birthday before his father was assassinated. Since then, only presidential daughters have lived under the power roof of the U.S. Therefore, when Donald Trump and his wife took over the White House in January 2017, Barron Trump became the first son in over 50 years. When Donald was first elected president, he shared that Barron was hesitant about leaving his life in New York and moving to the White House. Donald Trump explained that the 9-year-old at the time loved New York and his school, and the move was a complete life change. Donald Trump told people that Barron felt moving to the White House was a bit scary. However, there is ongoing debate about whether Donald Trump's youngest son truly enjoyed living in the White House. Signs that Barron wanted to distance himself from his parents' fame include not being present on the family's final day at the White House, despite living there. He also did not walk across the south lawn of the White House to board Marine One, as his parents did when leaving the White House. What do you think about this? Please share your opinion. Number 15. Barron Trump meets Elon Musk. At an extravagant party held at billionaire Nelson Peltz's Palm Beach estate, Elon Musk had a notable meeting with Barron Trump, the son of former President Donald Trump. The event drew media and public attention as the two influential figures from different fields discussed pressing contemporary issues. Elon Musk, with his remarkable achievements in technology, is said to have advised Trump on matters related to science, technology, and space. Both figures expressed concerns about the rise of woke culture and discussed fundraising for Musk's projects, including X, his new social media platform. Despite past conflicts, they have come closer due to Musk's concerns about the rise of woke culture and Trump's search for funding to support his re-election campaign. They visited Peltz's estate, where Peltz had donated to Trump's 2020 campaign. Trump and Musk now frequently discuss topics such as immigration, as Trump has pledged to deport millions of illegal immigrants, as well as high-tech issues, science, and the Space Force, the newest military branch established during Trump's presidency. Musk's government contracts include private space launches and deals for his aerospace company, Starlink. Peltz's son Diesel, a tech entrepreneur and Musk's friend, was also present at the meeting with Barron Trump. Number 14. Close relationship with niece and nephew. Barron Trump is the youngest child of former President Donald Trump and Melania Trump. Born on March 20, 2006, he has managed to maintain a normal life during his early years, despite his family's public attention. Barron was shielded from the media during his early years, growing up in Trump Tower in New York, largely because Melania emphasized that raising children needed to be in a calm and safe environment for Barron to develop positively. Barron moved to Washington, D.C. after his father's inauguration, but the president and Melania continued to shield him from intense public scrutiny during this time to provide him with a normal life. This may have helped Barron grow up remarkably well, as he has a strong relationship with his niece and nephew, the children of Donald Trump Jr. Being 29 years older than Barron, Donald Trump Jr. is his older brother, making Barron younger than his siblings and close in age to Donald Trump's grandchildren. Because of this age proximity, Barron has connected with his niece and nephew and built strong familial relationships with them. Number 13. Passion for golf. Barron has a special love for golf. Like his father, he spends a lot of time on the golf course. This shared interest not only strengthens the bond between father and son, but also provides them with valuable private moments together. A typical day for Barron and Trump often includes a nice meal and a round of golf. Since he was 5 years old, Barron has expressed a desire to become a professional golfer. He has also demonstrated a natural talent for building and creativity. Melania has shared that Barron's drawings are complex and detailed, showcasing his remarkable skill and creativity. The combination of a passion for golf, creative talent, and admiration for his father's business has made Barron Trump a promising individual. He appears to have inherited both his father's enthusiasm and business acumen. With these traits, Barron could very well become a successful entrepreneur in the future, blending business acumen with a passion for sports. Number 12. Talented soccer player. Barron is not only passionate about golf but also a talented soccer player. In November 2018, the First Lady spoke at a forum at Liberty University, established by Jerry Falwell in Lynchburg, Virginia, a key institution in reinforcing Donald Trump's support for religious rights. Melania was there to raise awareness about the opioid crisis as part of her Be Best initiative and shared some details about her family's life in the White House. She mentioned that Barron does not use social media and is only passionate about sports. This indicates that, before the Super Bowl Sunday, President Trump mentioned having difficulty letting his son play football. Trump said, "I just don't like the reports I see about football." His soccer career began at the U12 Development Academy of DC United, where he displayed a strong passion for the sport. He continued to excel in the U14 team of Arlington Soccer Association, always being a model of dedication. At the peak of his youth career, Barron had the honor of representing DC United, one of the top teams, visiting the White House and receiving a special gift, a personalized soccer ball with black and red signatures. This ball serves as a testament to Barron's deep love for the sport and marks an important milestone in his career. What do you think about Barron Trump's interests? Please share your thoughts. Number 11. Barron Trump is 6 feet 7 inches tall. Barron is taller than both of his famous parents, and according to his father, he is 6 feet 7 inches tall. With a mother who was a former model, it's no surprise that Barron quickly developed impressive height despite his young age. Donald believes that Barron's impressive physique is thanks to all the meals prepared by his late grandmother, Elijah Navs. The former president has also commented on Barron's potential future in sports, suggesting that his son could become a basketball player. Although Barron prefers soccer to basketball, Donald Trump remains adamant that basketball might suit Barron better. Number 10. Fashion and skincare. Barron Trump is not only interested in fashion but also has a refined sense of skincare. His mother, Melania Trump, has significantly influenced his style. For Barron, fashion is not just about clothing, it's a way to express himself and a genuine passion. In an interview, Melania shared her son's passion for fashion. Barron's sophisticated fashion sense was evident even when he was young. In 2017, at just 11 years old, Barron made headlines by wearing a simple yet incredibly stylish t-shirt. The shirt quickly became a sensation and was in high demand. As Barron grew older, his love for fashion became more pronounced. Melania has always been involved in helping him explore the world of fashion and beauty. She introduced him to high-end skincare products and helped him develop a scientific skincare routine. Barron inherited his mother's passion for luxury beauty products. He especially likes a limited edition moisturizer that Melania often uses. This shows that Barron not only cares about his appearance but also places great importance on self-care. Number 9. Barron Trump's attire. Luxurious living is an integral part of Barron Trump's world. From a young age, he was accustomed to the finest comforts. In his private apartment in Trump Tower, Barron had a spacious area to unleash his creativity. He freely painted the walls, turning his room into a private world filled with colorful airplanes and helicopters. The Trump family frequently moved between luxurious estates, from the 60-room apartment in Trump Tower to the Beverly Hills mansion and the famous Mar-a-Lago resort. Barron was always surrounded by opulence. However, his life didn't just revolve around glamorous houses. When he moved to the White House, Barron continued to enjoy a high-class living space with all the amenities suited for a young gentleman. High-end perfumes and unique scented candles could be part of his living environment. Notably, Barron Trump enjoys wearing suits and ties. Unlike many boys who find suits cumbersome and uncomfortable, Barron prefers this type of clothing over more casual outfits. Melania revealed that her son only likes to wear formal attire like suits and white shirts. He rarely chooses colorful or detailed clothing. In an article on Cheat Sheet, he was described as his father's mini-me for his loyalty to this style. Even when wearing t-shirts and shorts, Barron maintains a meticulous approach to his attire, tucking in his shirt, wearing a belt, and pairing with loafers. Number 8. Promise and future. Barron Trump's future is full of potential. With a strong family foundation and opportunities from a young age, Barron could choose a diverse career path. The Trump family's business legacy will undoubtedly influence Barron. He might follow in his father's footsteps, build his own business empire, or simply take over part of the family business. Additionally, Barron's passion for golf opens many opportunities in the sports field, from becoming a professional golfer to running golf-related businesses. His interest in fashion and beauty also presents a promising direction. With his refined taste and love for luxury products, Barron could become a fashion designer, a beauty blogger, or even an entrepreneur in the beauty industry. In summary, with his diverse talents and passions, Barron Trump has the potential to create a brilliant future in various fields. Melania is committed to ensuring Barron's success and happiness in the future. She is actively helping him with college searches, showing her dedication to his intellectual and personal development. Her concern for Barron's educational path underscores her commitment as a mother and her desire to provide him with the best opportunities. Melania has also made efforts to secure Barron's inheritance and finances, even in the event of a divorce from Trump. Her commitment to her son's future highlights her role as a devoted and loving mother. Barron Trump undoubtedly has a bright future ahead, and as he grows and explores his interests, a clear path will likely emerge. Number 7. Former first daughters Chelsea Clinton and Jenna Bush Hager defend him. During his father's presidency, Barron faced online attacks. Former first daughter Chelsea Clinton stood up for him. Amid the online bullying, Chelsea frequently tweeted, urging others to give Barron a chance to grow up without excessive criticism. The comedian deleted a joke targeting Trump about Barron, which Melania's team deemed insensitive. It's time for the media and everyone to leave Barron Trump alone and let him have the private childhood he deserves, Clinton wrote in response to a negative article about Barron. Jenna Bush Hager, another former first daughter, also spoke out about how the attacks on Barron made her furious because the simple truth is that Barron Trump did not ask for his father to run for president. It wasn't his decision. What are your thoughts on this? Please share your feelings below. Number 6. Adapting to public life. Similar to his older brother, Barron has had ample time to adapt to public life from a young age, particularly due to the increased attention surrounding his father's presidential campaign efforts. As a result, Barron Trump has become quite comfortable in front of the camera. His prominence began early, making his television debut at the age of 8 when he appeared on his father's show, The Apprentice. Even when his father began his presidential campaign, Barron seemed unfazed. Despite his mother Melania's wishes for him to grow up as normally as possible, it appears that Barron's life has changed, and he no longer enjoys the normal upbringing he might have had when they settled into their new life at the White House. Melania has always worked hard to protect her son from the harshness of public scrutiny and has been diligent in ensuring that Barron receives the education he rightfully deserves. Number 5. Donald Trump takes time off to attend graduation. Since his presidential term ended, Donald Trump has been involved in numerous legal disputes, including cases related to financial matters, tax evasion, and obstruction of justice. Trump was charged with all 34 counts on May 30th. However, in 2024, Donald Trump never allowed these issues to interfere with family matters. At a high school graduation ceremony held by Oxbridge Academy in West Palm Beach, Florida, in May 2024, Barron Trump made an appearance, drawing attention due to his impressive height. Former President Donald Trump and First Lady Melania Trump were both present at the event. Barron's high school years have been relatively private, with little information about the youngest Trump being disclosed. As Barron approaches college, neither he nor the family has revealed his future plans or the field he wishes to pursue at university. In a recent interview, Donald Trump mentioned his youngest son's development. Barron has shown an interest in politics and sometimes even offers advice to Donald Trump. His father praised Barron as an excellent student with impressive grades. Donald Trump finds it very interesting to discuss politics with Barron. In contrast, Melania Trump, Barron's mother, once revealed to Parenting magazine that at the age of 5, Barron expressed a desire to become an entrepreneur and preferred wearing suits over other types of clothing. Number 4. Strong interest in politics. Barron Trump, the youngest son of former U.S. President Donald Trump, is listed as a delegate for Florida in the upcoming Republican National Convention. This information suggests that Barron Trump will soon step into the political spotlight. A member of Trump's campaign team told ABC News that the former president's youngest son is very interested in the political process. Melania Trump is supportive of her son's aspirations. However, she will continue to protect his interests while her husband campaigns for president and faces numerous legal battles. Additionally, Barron Trump made his first appearance in a campaign event with his father on July 9th in Florida. At Trump's request, Barron stood up and waved to supporters, later giving a thumbs up to the crowd as they applauded and cheered. This was Barron's first official political activity. Being a delegate is the highest political role Barron Trump has held so far, especially since he has been sheltered from the political limelight. The Trump family has a significant influence within the Florida Republican delegation. Trump's other children, Eric Trump, Donald Trump Jr., and Tiffany Trump, are also listed as delegates for Florida in the Republican National Convention. Do you think there's a possibility he will pursue a career in politics? Share your thoughts below. Number 3. Barron is not often photographed. In recent years, he is often seen traveling with his parents, boarding and disembarking from Air Force One or the president's helicopter. For example, he was seen returning from a vacation at Mar-a-Lago with the Trump family. A few months earlier, Barron was spotted in Florida for a Thanksgiving weekend at Mar-a-Lago with his former president father and mother Melania. In 2018, the Trump family spent Thanksgiving weekend at Mar-a-Lago in Florida. When 12-year-old Barron disembarked from the plane with his parents, it was one of the first times images of the boy, now as tall as his father, were captured. And in April 2018, he made a rare public appearance at the White House's annual Easter egg roll. Barron was seen with his parents watching his cousins race to hunt for eggs. Number 2. Obsessed with sneakers. Barron's fashion style, particularly his intense love for sneakers, has become a distinctive feature. In 2017, at the age of 14, Barron frequently appeared in custom-made New Balance sneakers, paired with his prep school attire. This preference became even more evident when his father took office as president. Since then, classic New Balance 574 sneakers have become a staple in Barron's wardrobe. He often wears them on various occasions, from official appearances to casual outings. The combination of New Balance sneakers with diverse outfits has created a style that is both comfortable and fashionable, perfectly suited to Barron's youth. Number 1. Barron Trump speaks 3 languages. Barron is not just an ordinary boy. From a young age, he has demonstrated remarkable linguistic talent. By the age of 3, Barron was fluent in English and Slovenian, his mother's language. When he was younger, Melania mentioned that Barron often called his grandmother and spoke to her in Slovenian. While Melania supports Barron speaking multiple languages, she notes that she shares her husband's view on which languages Barron should use in public. She told people that while it's good for Barron to speak multiple languages, he should speak English when in the US. He is also diligently learning French. The ability to communicate fluently in multiple languages at such a young age is indeed rare. So we've explored 25 things about Barron Trump, the youngest Trump. What do you think about these details, or have you lived with or liked this guy? Be sure to leave a comment and share your thoughts. Thank you for watching our video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated with our latest videos. See you in the next videos.